Welcome everyone to your weekly reading. This is where we look at the next 7 days from now. We'll also take a look at the astrology for the week and get any messages and guidance that wants to come through from your spirit team as well. So as usual, we have a candle here. So I anointed this with manifestation oil. So together we're going to set our intention for the week ahead. So get clear on an intention, on something you'd like to manifest, something you'd like to happen, how you want to feel. And then we'll take a breath together here, like this candle, send it out to the universe and let it burn all the way through. All right, so let's all take a deep breath in, out, and state out loud or in your mind your intention for the week ahead. All right, I'm going to set this aside from now. You'll see it in your readings. All right, and now we will draw a card together so you can use your intuition and see which reading is for you. If you feel called to more than one pile, that's perfectly fine. Some people like to watch all three and then decide what resonates the most. There is no wrong answer. You just go with what feels right. All right, what is the card for group number 1? The Forest Fairy. What is the card for group number 2? The Femme Fatale. And what is our card for group number 3? The Showstopper. So maybe you feel called to a card right away. Maybe it's the color. We do have different colors here, the wording, the image, just a general feeling. If you resonate with numbers, you can take a look at the timestamps below. Those will be in both the description and a pinned comment. Also there you'll find a link to my website, kittyrising.com, if you're interested in a private reading, as well as a link to memberships if you want to further support the channel and get more content from me. But all right, you can pause the video if you need more time. Let's get into the astrology for the week and then into your readings. If you're watching this video at a later time, that's okay. The tarot readings are timeless. You can always skip the astrology portion. And even if you're watching this in real time and you don't care about astrology, that's fine as well. I'll see you in your reading. But let's get started. So we have a couple things this week. The big thing here is that Mercury is going retrograde in Pisces on the 26th. So already when Mercury is in Pisces, sometimes conversations and thoughts can be a little muddled or confusing. So you may see some more of that here. But with retrogrades, it's always about looking towards the past, revision, reflection. So with Mercury in retrograde in Pisces, maybe we'll have a revision or reflection on our intuition, our dreams, and our emotional truth. So Mercury rules communication, thoughts, contracts, technology. And when it goes retrograde, again, it goes more inward, in that reflective state. Like we mentioned, Mercury does rule technology. So sometimes people during these transits, during Mercury retrograde, I mean specifically, can experience some issues with technology, sometimes with motorized vehicles as well. So I always recommend double checking your emails before you send them, double checking any contracts. I know some people say like, don't sign contracts or don't do this. I don't have any hard rules like that. I just always think you should just pay special attention, review things before you send them, give yourself a little bit extra time if you're traveling. But now bringing in the Pisces component, we really can have some heightened intuition at this time. But like I was mentioning, also some foggy thinking or mixed signals. Past conversations can resurface. Sometimes people from our past resurface during Mercury retrograde as well. Our dreams can become symbolic or prophetic, so you may want to really pay attention to that at this time. And there could be miscommunication that's rooted more in emotion than logic. All right, so next up on the 27th, we have the Sun conjunct the North Node. I love this energy. This is destiny spotlight, fated alignment, course corrections. The Sun represents our identity, our life force, like who we are at our core. And the North Node represents karmic direction, soul growth, our purpose, where we're headed. So when these meet together, there's a sense of this feels meant to be. There can be encounters that feel destined. You can get clarity about long-term direction, and there'll be a push towards growth. And sometimes that can be uncomfortable for growth and stepping into the unknown. We talk about that often here. We're being called to embrace that. You may experience some recognition or visibility tied to your purpose. This could feel like a turning point, a confirmation, or a nudge that you can't ignore. And because it's happening the day after Mercury stations retrograde, it may feel like realizing where you're actually headed after you revisit the past. Like when you review certain things, there might be like a moment where things just kind of click and you realize like how far you've come and get an idea of where you are headed. And then lastly this week on the 28th, we have Mercury conjunct Venus. So this will be in Pisces. So there is heart and words aligning. I didn't mention too the Sun and the North Node, they're conjunct in Pisces too. So we have all this energy in Pisces this week. We are in Pisces season. So yeah, Mercury again rules communication, and Venus rules love, values, money, and beauty. So this can bring together sweet conversations, maybe some creative collaborations, financial discussions, rekindled connection, artistic inspiration. And especially this Pisces energy, that romantic tone. Maybe you can even experience a soft apology for someone, or maybe you'll be giving that yourself. There could be some emotional confessions going on this time. This is a great time to have heart-to-hearts if you've been meaning to do that with someone. So the combined weekly energy, it isn't chaotic. It's more reflective, fative, and emotionally expressive. All right, that's our quick overview of the weekly astrology. Let's get started on your tarot readings. Welcome, group number 1, to your reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on the next 7 days for group number 1? What specific things? What do they need to know? Ooh, the Fool. There's a new beginning coming this week. This can also indicate you taking that first step, that leap of faith towards something. What is this new beginning? The Emperor. Ooh, you guys are really taking charge here this week. Taking charge and going after something you want. Really major arcana energy. You could really be putting some plan into motion that you've been wanting to do. This is the week you start it, because the Emperor can be planning and strategy, and the Fool, again, really emphasizing that first step here, taking action on it, taking action on a plan. What is something you've been wanting to implement? What is something you've been wanting to start? This is the week to do so. The Six of Wands, and Spirit's saying whatever this new beginning is you're doing, this is leading to victory and success. A lot of victory and success is coming your way. A lot of support from others as well. Then we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, I think this is something you guys have been thinking about for a while. Maybe you've taken time, you've taken a step back, contemplated really thought about what you want. And there's like this energy of putting plans into motion. Wow, we even have another major arcana here on the bottom, the Hierophant. We're moving towards some sort of new commitment. Okay, we need more information here, Spirit. What does this come? Oh, some more. Very interesting. A big turning point. When we have a lot of major arcanas, this is big life themes, big turning point in your life. Something's opening up for you that I feel like you've been wanting for a while. And it's working out very well. The Six of Wands really foretells a lot of success here. Now we have achievement coming out. I saw on the bottom of the deck, abundance. Okay, maybe this has to do. Tell us more. Soulmate. Oh, we have peace. Wow. There is, for some of you, the soulmate that this is about is like a soul aligned job. You know, someone coming into your life, maybe, or maybe they're already there, but your support together here is building something really great. Some of you could really be finding that perfect job, or finding someone to build a business with, or finding someone to collaborate with in some sort of way. But yeah, for some of you, this is maybe taking the first step towards, telling someone how you feel, which makes sense. If you were watching the astrology, we have Mercury conjunct Venus. There could be some conversations around relationships and feelings this week. So you could be telling someone how you feel, and that really seems like it's going to be reciprocated here. Or someone may be saying this to you as well. We also have the Sun conjunct the North Node here. So again, there's this opening up, this highlight, this visibility on you that is related to your purpose. So there could be some visibility, some opportunity this week that's bringing you a lot of achievement and abundance as well. We have message on the bottom, so you could really be hearing some news. Those of you who are waiting on any news or anything like that. Again, the message too could be communication. This seems to be a big thing, communication from a specific person, or communication about a job or an opportunity that is going to bring you a lot of money and abundance here. And with the priest coming under the hangman, again, this is something I feel like you guys feel intuitively is coming. So this reading is more like confirmation. It's like you have this inner knowing that there's something more here, or you're meant to do something more, or meant to take this first step, and you're really following your intuition, and that's guiding you here. We have 8th house mystery. Yeah, there's something that's been kept a secret that's coming to light this week, and I really do think it has to do with someone expressing their feelings. And then we have the sun on the bottom of the deck here, which is spirit pointing me back to, again, that sun in North Node here. This could be a fated relationship, fated connection here. And again, some of you, this will be, because the 8th house can talk about other people's finances. There is this energy too of like coming together in business or working with someone in some way. But there's a fated thing that's meant to be someone's expressing something that has been a mystery here, that has been hidden. This could even be you telling people around you that you're going after a new job, or you're wanting to do something else, or maybe you've been doing some things behind the scenes and you're revealing it this week. And when you do reveal to people what you're working on, or what your intentions are currently, there's going to be a lot of good support here. But there's definitely powerful energy for you to take steps, to take action towards your purpose, towards where your intuition is guiding you. This is a really fated week. You know, you could be meeting someone great here, making a lot of money, achieving something great. It's like leading you to all this. Look at these cards here. This is pretty amazing stuff. Some of you might have Sun in your 8th house, or the Sun can be transiting your 8th house right now. Seek alternative solutions. Yeah, I'm really getting this feeling like there's something here. Maybe some of you guys have been wanting to do differently than you normally do, and this is the week you do that. This is the week you take action. Like maybe you've been wanting to do like healing work or come out of the broom closet if you're like a witchy person. I don't know. There's so many different things this could be for a collective reading. Let's get one more card from this. But you're doing things differently this week. You're being called to seek alternative solutions. That's where you'll find the success, the abundance, the person, the people, is doing things differently this week. Stepping out of your comfort zone, doing things differently, seeking alternative solutions. That's how, stepping into the unknown, that's how you're going to achieve all this amazing stuff we're seeing here, is by doing things differently this week. Follow your intuition, do things differently, step into the unknown, this mystery energy. And there's a lot of amazing things on the other side here. Look at this. Achievement, abundance, only. Let's get one more for this deck. Wow, freedom. Ooh, I have chills right now. You guys feel that? I don't know. Something when I hold this card, I have goosebumps on my upper arms here. Wow. You guys are really headed towards so much freedom. You're doing something differently. It's going to free you from a situation that maybe has been stagnant or just has been depleting, whatever. Your life is about to become so free, so vibrant. We have to step out of our comfort zone, step into the unknown, follow our intuition. Look at all of this. Financial freedom, freedom to do what you want, be who you want. And you're recognizing I've always had this freedom and now it's time to act on it and live that way. Okay. Oh, tell us more. I wish I could show you my goosebumps. I don't know why I have them so bad right now. It's warm where I live. It's like in the 80s today. I turn the air off when I film, but I don't think anyone wants to see anyways. But anyway, Spirit, what is... Let's tell us more. Main male. Okay, this could be that fated connection that's coming in, because we do have kind of male energy with the priest too. Sometimes when a person comes up, I say it could be any kind of gender. When it comes to collective readings, there's many of you watching, so it could be a different gender. But it also could be maybe signifying your divine masculine, which the Emperor came out, which I'm not surprised. The Emperor, divine masculine, main male, and then we have the priest. So I think there's this energy, no matter what you identify as, is embodying your divine masculine this week, in the sense of taking action, doing things differently. Wow, when I was saying take action, I got the stork card that came out, which is changes, doing things differently, seek alternative solutions. Sometimes we can talk about doing different lifestyle changes, but this is change. Wow. And then on the bottom of the deck, I have child. Well, these cards together too could be a baby on the way or a child, literally. But what I'm getting from this, though, for most people, is taking changes and going after something new. The child could be new beginnings here. And look, Spirit always likes to give another gender because when I say like that, but I think that did come out because there is this emphasis on the divine masculine this week. But yeah, we have the male and female. It's so funny. I swear almost every time another card, even from a different deck like this time, will show up to say it could be any gender, you know. But it can also be like us becoming the main character of our lives, you know, um, going after what truly feels aligned and authentic for us. But this is we're taking action, doing things differently, starting something new, and it's leading to so much abundance here. And a lot of you, there's this fated connection coming in this week that's going to help you on this journey. Yeah, wow. Those of you wanting children or to conceive, I feel like this is a big this could be a good week for that, or your children could just be really emphasized. The stork is like kind of like a foster mother energy in the Lenormand system, but we have here, you know, a stork and the baby in the nest. The nest is the home, and then we have the child. So there definitely is this energy of a baby being born. Maybe there's even someone you know in your life that's ending up giving birth or announcing. There could be that message coming in that you hear someone is pregnant or that they again had birth, gave birth here. Mhm. Yeah, making like seeking alternative solutions with the lifestyle changes coming out here too. This could be confirmation for some of you if you've been working on your health and wanting to try things differently. Seek alternative solutions literally. That's confirmation this could be really good for you. Bring back like youth and good energy and health here. And my cat's sitting next to me purring so loud. Hi, babe. Want a little pet? You're my baby. You're my child. Yes. Okay, let's get an astrology card because there's definitely energy of other people this week in your life. Let's see if we can see what sign will be important. I saw 1414 on the clock. That means anything. What astrology signs? It could be sun, moon, rising, but besides the sun sign will be important in group number one's life this week. Okay, we have Saturn. So Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius in traditional astrology. Capricorn and Aquarius energy. Saturn could be someone older than us, wiser. We also had the Saturn and Neptune conjunction just days ago. Even if you're watching this later, that energy's still affecting us at 0 degrees Aries. We have the Aries energy coming through with the Emperor there and with the Fool. Like at 0 degrees, that the Fool is zero. So I feel like there's definitely something here about and then a new beginning coming this week. Going after something new here. But I think it's going to be really great because with the Saturn too, it's like we're coming in it with our lived experience, like things that we know from the past. Um, I just feel like now is the time to seek something alternative, to do things differently. Because on the other side of that, again, is freedom, is achievement, is abundance, or your soulmate relationships. Whoop. An exciting event. Yeah, some of you might, maybe that message you're hearing from someone, they might be inviting you to something exciting, but something exciting, something big is happening this week. Something really big here. Something fated. I really feel that strongly for group. Yeah, look at this. Changes in your life. There's big fated changes coming this week. And Spirit wants you to know, don't be afraid of the changes. Don't be afraid of stepping into the unknown. Not only, oh my God, look, I'm getting happiness twice. You're climbing towards success and it's leading you to so much happiness. Mm-hmm. So much happiness here. So take those steps forward. Make those changes. There's so much energy here about change and new beginnings. Follow your intuition, do the things you've been wanting to do or you've been putting off. It's going to be a really auspicious week for that, very lucky week for that. It's going to lead to a lot of success here. Wow. I can't wait to hear what this is for you. What this is will be different for all of you, but this is mostly confirmation. That's what tarot mostly is, right? To confirm things you already know or feel, or bring things to light that just feels like, okay, this is what I knew inside and now it's being articulated or whatever. But what is it that you're wanting? Now is the time to make those changes, do those things. It's really is. And it's I really feel like midweek, it could vary because this is general, but for midweek, I think there's going to be some fated opportunity. And again, listen to your intuition, listen to your body, but I think Spirit's really calling you to say yes, even though it's uncomfortable. Say yes to this opportunity. It is a fated event. And we are in eclipse season too. There's a lot of fated energy, a lot of things are coming through here. The next eclipse is March 3rd. We're in between the two eclipses right now. Energy is strong. Fate is coming through here. All right. Let's get a crystal of the week. What crystal would be helpful for group number 1 to work with this week? And what affirmation, what further messages do you have? This is a unique one. Fire agate. Ooh, fire energy. That's it. Energy of action, right? When Spirit wants you to grounding, protection, security. You are so protected, by the way. But this is associated with the fire element and the sacral chakra. The fire agate, also recognized as flame agate, is a mysterious gem with captivating colors and luster, born from volcanic forces. Throughout history, it has been associated with fire deities and mystical practices. In present times, fire agate is revered as a stone of protection and grounding. It serves as a comforting presence for those facing challenges, instilling a feeling of security and trust. Additionally, it is widely chosen for meditation and energy work. Oh, and this is such a powerful affirmation for everything we've been talking about. I'm fueled by the fire within. Nothing can hold me back. I'm fueled by the fire within. Nothing can hold me back. You guys can screenshot that or write it down so you can say it throughout the week, especially when you're making changes and going after your dreams and following your intuition, following your heart. And you can say it with me now. I'm fueled by the fire within. Nothing can hold me back. Ooh, you've got this. Your life is about to make a really positive pivot and upgrade here. This is really exciting. Exciting changes leading to a lot of good things. This is just the beginning, yes. Love it. Oh, I almost forgot to grab the yes, no deck. All right, it was just right above me, so that wasn't a big deal. So we're gonna wrap up your reading by answering a yes or no question you have. So this could be anything at all. It could be about the reading we just did, the week ahead, whatever is on your mind. But what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? This is the sign. Wow, it sounds like this is your confirmation. What was I saying earlier? I was saying this reading is a confirmation. This is your confirmation that yes, now is the time to do the thing, take the action. But of course, as always, take how this resonates to your specific question. But that concludes your reading, my beautiful group number 1. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already and like this video. You can hype the video if that's an option. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you're interested in private reading or memberships, those links are in a pinned comment in the description. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Welcome, group number 2, to your weekly reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're also welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What can group number 2 expect this week? Ooh, the Magician. Confirmation for those of you who, I think my last video before this was a Magician messages. I'm doing a new Major Arcana series. Maybe you watched that. This could be confirmation or you're being called to, but either way, the Magician is calling you. I feel like there's something here, stepping into your power, having all the tools you need, all the wisdom you need to manifest something. Let's see, what is this Magician about, Spirit? The King of Pentacles. Wow. Some of you may be manifesting some abundance, something to do with career here, or a relationship. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful these cards are. But the lovers, yeah, this definitely could be an actual lover, but sometimes it could be other partnerships. This is a really powerful week for manifestation for you. There's so much happiness. There's going to be a really fun time this week. Three of Cups increases like the happiness of the spread like threefold. And the lovers here, yeah, there's something with partnerships. Again, some of you could be manifesting a new job. And when I saw the lovers, I was about to say, and some of you, maybe this could be something to do with someone who's an earth sign. We do have some Gemini energy coming through as well, but the earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let's get more details here. But there's something here with really having a beautiful experience this week with your loved ones, with your partner, with your friends, with your family, coming together. It could be at someone's home is what I'm sensing with the Pentacle energy here. Maybe going out for some great food, just coming together. Wow, rich guy came out. There is something here, yeah, manifesting a job or more money, or maybe literally manifesting a rich guy here. The King of Pentacles is a rich man, usually. Wow, oh my God, you guys, the bottom of the deck, we have commitment. I don't know, I'm like giggling. I think it's funny. I'm like, maybe some people here literally are. That's okay to want someone who's abundant, right? Or to become, to match your energy. Yeah. But this is a week where a commitment is being highlighted here. Because we have the lovers and commitment, rich guy. Definitely like someone, for a lot of you, there's someone here that definitely has a lot of that earthly energy. Oh, this came through. Single, sexy, and successful. Spirit say for this card just like flew out for a reason too. Like I know not everyone's like looking for love right now. So what's coming though this week again is like love and success, and you're just feeling good and looking good. You're having fun. You're manifesting something big here. Yeah, there's this major like glow up energy, or just like feeling really confident, good in your skin, feeling really healthy this week, feeling really vital, feeling energized. You're looking good, feeling good. Yes. I think this will definitely be a social week for you. I see getting together with someone, or even a group of people, like I was saying. Work is going well this week. Finances are going well. You're really just really fully in your power this week is what I'm getting. You're fully in your power, and you have everything you need this week. You're feeling really good. You're on top of the world type of energy here. And we have the South North Node coming out. This card's been coming out a lot, which I'm not surprised because we're in the season right now of eclipse season. I mean, we're in eclipse season, and there's fated changes coming. We even talked about how there's a fated change potentially with this Sun in North Node this week. But I think a lot of you, you're really celebrating how far you've come with the South North Node here. I think a lot of you have maybe moved on from certain limiting beliefs. Maybe there were bad relationships in the past, bad jobs. Like you're really stepping into your power and moving into your purpose and who you're meant to be and who you're meant to be, like, you know, and who you are is someone very abundant, someone very loving, someone very who's meant to be very successful. And you're really embodying that energy this week in your own way. There's a lot of happiness and success and connection with others. Yeah, it could even be like celebrating with your friends that like it's the end of a hard time, like something that was difficult is ending, and I feel like you're moving from that. And you could be like getting together, like celebrating that in some way. It could be celebrating that you got the job, or just a get together with loved ones. That's coming through very strong here. Let's get more details. Make sure we're more, please, Spirit. Chiron and heal. I have like deja vu right now. I feel like this reading, I feel like I just gave this reading to someone. Wow. Yeah, this is really the message I'm getting is you've done the healing work. You've done the healing work. You've done so much. You've worked on your mindfulness. You've worked on your limiting beliefs, and now you're ready to step into abundance. We have there's no doubt about it. There's abundance on its way to you. There could be that new job commitment that's coming in that's bringing abundance, or just money's coming in somehow. Your life is about to really expand and become a lot more fulfilling, a lot more abundant, a lot more full of purpose. But and also Jupiter rules like our belief systems, right? And coming back to that with healing, you've really healed a lot. Maybe there's some money wounds you've been healing and working on, relationship stuff. Spirit's telling you like you are now ready to hold the true love. You know, maybe we had some rough things before because we had to learn some lessons. Maybe we had to heal some things before we could fully hold a lot of money and a lot of responsibilities. But you're ready for that. You're ready for your life to expand. You're ready for more responsibility. You're ready for more abundance. You're ready for more love. You've done the healing work. It's time to come out the other side. Oh my God. I don't know where this reading, if this was a client reading on YouTube or what, but I feel like this message has come through and I'm feeling it so strong right now. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. It's your time. And I also, I sometimes when these readings lately have been really positive, which I love, which is, you know, but then there's sometimes people kind of like, oh, people always say that money's on the way, or they always say that I'm going to meet my person, but I never do. And like, you know, they kind of seem like down and out. And I'm like, well, maybe this is your reminder, like to continue your healing and to believe that it's possible for you. And also, if you're getting the same message all the time, don't you like, that's not random. It is in your energy. Spirit's trying to deliver something from you. Maybe the South Node is emphasized here because there's still something from our past we're moving from, or we're staying in our comfort zone, which is the South Node, but we're ready to step into something new, our North Node, our North Star, our purpose here. We're ready to expand. Well, I'm going to keep shuffling, but I just looked at the bottom. Heal yourself first. Yeah, we had to heal ourselves first. Heal yourself first before the abundance comes, before the love comes. Oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit, for that. Yeah. But really, all that you're trying to manifest is on its way to you. And we're talking about 7 days here from now. So you guys are going to see forward momentum, especially in terms of abundance. But we see relationships being highlighted as well. There's going to be something worth celebrating, something really happy here. You're going to be feeling abundant. Yeah, and same with like feasting, like having dinner with others. Like it's coming through, having a good time with others, enjoying a meal, sitting down together. A sacred test, initiation. Yes. You're being tested. Like this is your initiation into this new way of being, this new abundance. And also this, like, there could be sometimes when I see sacred test, it's like there could be something that comes up that's going to be like tempting you to go to your old way of being, to settle, or to go back to that person you shouldn't, or to stop trying on your goals, but push through that discomfort. Say no to what no longer serves you. Keep saying yes to your goals, to your visions. It's your initiation at this time. You are stepping in. Oh my God, I like chill. You are stepping into this next phase of life. This is a sacred test. You're ready. Spirit's saying you are ready, group number 2. You're ready for the abundance. You're ready for the love. You're ready for the life you are dreaming of. But there might be a test where something comes up this week and it's like, are you going to go back to your old way of being, or are you going to keep pushing through? And your guides are telling you, keep pushing through. On the other side, look at all this. This is amazing. Gosh, yes. Lots more. Oh, sorry, I hit the camera. Mature man. What I'm getting from this card, no matter what you identify as, man, woman, person, you've come a long way. Coming back to that healing and healing yourself versus messages that are coming through. You have life experience now, and you are ready. You're ready to expand to your world here for new experiences. You're ready to incorporate all that you have learned, integrate it. Sometimes we spend a lot of time in our healing journey, and the spiritual path, just gathering all the information, learning all the things about ourselves, all the modalities. And Spirit's calling us now to integrate that and take action on it and to move towards our goals. We have all the tools, with the magician, we have all the wisdom. We are ready. We have everything we need to move forward here into this new phase of life. We are ready. Oh, at first I thought there was 213. Oh, there is 213s. I don't know. I was like, something about the number 13 was calling out to me. I don't know. And there I saw it. Okay. Maybe that means something. Okay, tell us more. We have the home. Let's pair this with. And the masculine. On the bottom, I do see the pathway. So there's going to be choices to make this week. Coming back to that sacred initiation, there's going to be a choice to make, to be the same or to go after something new. There's going to be a new opportunity that's presenting itself to you this week. A new opportunity. And you have the choice to stay the same or to take this opportunity to go into this new beginning here. And either is fine, but I think you're ready for more. You're ready for more, but you have divine, you have your own free will. But there's something unlocking today. I said today, maybe it is today, this week. And you're going to have a decision to make. And there's something here that maybe a masculine energy within your home, within your family could be highlighted this week. Maybe you're getting some really beautiful wisdom from a masculine here. Masculine energy can come through too, because we both have both feminine and masculine energies. And the masculine is something we might be called to embody this week. And that's more of taking action. And that makes sense here, taking action on a new opportunity. Some of us might be called to make changes within our living environment. But also, I think a lot of us, our home could be like our body, our vessel, our soul, like our belief systems, how we grew up. And I think that's coming back to that, how we've really healed and done a lot. We've healed a lot within, family stuff, generational stuff, ancestral. We've healed our belief systems, all of that. And now I think it's time to take the action to move forward here, to go after this new opportunity that's presenting itself this week. A new commitment, this could be maybe a new relationship, maybe a new job. Something here is opening up for you and you have the decision to take it. But I think when you do, it's really going to up level your life and really bring you to that abundance and purpose and whatever it is you are seeking. Okay, let's get an astrology card to see who's important in your life. Look, we had 22 and 33 come out together too. A lot of you guys might be seeing angel numbers this week. That's confirmation you're on the right path. But it's always like, see what you're doing or thinking about when you see the repeating numbers, and that can give you some indication of what your guides are trying to communicate with you. The sun fell to the ground. And I think this is also highlighting that this week we do have the sun coming together with the North Node. And it's really fated, our soul, or the sun, is our identity, our purpose, our life path, what drives us. And the North Node is, again, our purpose. And there could be something that's just really fated, because fated events come with the nodes too. That is related to our purpose, to our destiny this week. It's really being unlocked. We have Leo energy coming through. So you could be dealing with a Leo or have Leo energy. But there's also this message not to be afraid to shine your light. Maybe we've been dimming it or just helping other people with their dreams. But I think now there's this focus to, let us focus on our new dreams or our desires or opportunities that present itself. Allow yourself the spotlight, and I think that's really coming for you. A lot of success, a lot of the spotlight, and also good health and vitality is really coming through this week. And the Leo does rule the heart. Matters of the heart, relationships could be coming through with that. Romance, dating, children. Tell us more. Oh, a new job or career. That could be what this new opportunity is, new commitment is for a lot of you. There could be a new opportunity within your job now, or maybe a whole new job opening up, or a whole pivot within your career. And then we have this card coming out, Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. This is where we are meant to take action. This is where we're meant to to seek out new opportunities where we're lacking. We don't need to settle. We don't need to, to stay in the same. Coming back to that sacred test. And I split the deck and I see persevere and you will overcome problems. And look at this, an increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. These are deeply connected. Your healing journey, your spiritual journey is leading you to abundance. And if you're dealing with any issues, persevere. Everything's going to work out for you. But again, I think this is an important thing. Are we just going to stay in this energy, in this lack, or just meh? Or are we going to go after the new? Our choice, right? All right. Let's see what crystal would be helpful for you to work with, as well as an affirmation and anything else that wants to come through, Spirit. Check over here. Here's the crystal. Black tourmaline, protection, self-assurance, and grounding. It's associated with the earth element and the root chakra. This originates in Saxony, Germany, around 1400. Black tourmaline, a salicylate. That I'm like talking about pharmacy terms here. Silicate, sorry, crystal. Shares the characteristics of other black stones as a protective and grounding element. Essential for those undertaking a journey of personal growth, it's believed to counteract the negative impact of electromagnetic fields, EMFs, while absorbing harmful energies. Black tourmaline, however, goes beyond its protective role. It serves as a symbol of self-confidence and inner power, capable of transforming anxious thoughts into self-assurance. I love this. This is a great energy to work with this week. And we did have you being confident, and having that self-assurance. And that makes so much sense to want this little extra boost of confidence when we're going after something new here. And what a great affirmation for that, for stepping into the unknown. There's definitely change coming up, new opportunity coming. So you can say that, this affirmation. In this moment, I am free from worry, feeling safe. In this moment, I am free from worry, feeling safe. So you can screenshot that or write it down so you can say it throughout the week if it's resonating. You can say it with me now. In this moment, I am free from worry and feeling safe. Yes, I think this is so powerful. You know, if you really like crystals, you can work with black tourmaline or other black crystals have the general protective energy around it as well if you want to carry that with you during these situations. All right. And now we're at the end of your reading where we're going to answer a yes or no question you have. This could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever is on your mind. But what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Oh, you got a straight up yes. The answer to your question is yes. Maybe there's another meaning here to say yes to new opportunity. I'm going to take out resonates to your specific question. And that concludes your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Group number 2, I hope it resonated. I hope, oh my God, sorry, I'm giggling. My cat, she knows when I'm done. Hello, baby. You're so smart. You know, I guess I do this very often. But I hope you all got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. And like this video. You can hype the video if that's an option. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading or joining memberships, those links are in a pinned comment and in the description. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Welcome, group number 3, to your reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What is going on the next 7 days for group number 3? Ooh, the Queen of Wands. This card here too. I feel like there's something here about feeling really confident, feeling comfortable in your skin, really looking good, feeling good, feeling really open, social. We have fire energy coming through. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's more? What is this about? The Two of Wands. We can talk about planning, looking into the future, making choices, making decisions. What's more about this? Ooh, the Six of Swords. Okay. There's something here with making a decision this week for change, for transformation. The Six of Swords is a transition card. But look at this. They're breaking free from the stagnation, frozen ice. Now there's flowing water. They're moving away from the stagnation. That's what's happening here. Maybe this is something you've been wanting for a while. Oh, so interesting. The King of Wands is in the reverse in the bottom. But maybe we lack the confidence or the drive to do it in the past. But this week, you're feeling really driven, really confident, really like supportive of your decisions. Like this feels right. So this is the week you make the decision to make the change to move forward. Okay, let's get the details on what this decision is. But again, this should be mostly confirmation. What have you been wanting to change in your life? What have you been wanting to go in a new direction? Wanting to go after something new? Do like this is the week. Tell us more about this, Spirit. Child. A lot of you could be feeling really good. I think there's something here with you guys have done some inner child work. A lot of you have. And I think you're just in a great place where you're experiencing more joy and pleasure here. Child, this could be maybe there's something literally to do with children here, but I think something the child could talk about new beginnings too. And then I'm drawing change here. Yeah, you're making the decision to change this week. So it looks like there's a name tag on this. So sometimes when I see this card, I'm like, it could have to do with maybe making a change within your career, within your job. And when you look at this child, and I look at this, yeah, there's tears there, but he's smiling. So I feel like there really is strong energy, a lot of inner child healing, or making your childhood dreams or like reality, or like going after something you've wanted for a long time, going after a new beginning here. I see tears of joy coming this week. Wow. Manifestation. So interesting. I think that this came up in other readings, but yeah, you're manifesting something this week, but it's not just like coming out of the blue. It has to do with your actions, which really is the reality when it comes to manifestation. I've been learning, like, we can make all the vision boards we want. I'm saying that my vision board is literally right in front of me on my desk, so I look at it all day. And we could visualize, but ultimately we also need to take aligned action. Sure, some things will come to us, but the majority of manifestations take us making some external changes, doing certain things, and you're taking action on something this week, and it's causing you to like a manifestation to enter your life. What is this manifestation, Spirit? What is this? Something flipped over but didn't go out. What is this manifestation? Okay, ritual. Have you been doing rituals? Have you been literally doing rituals? This is a confirmation. Sure, it's not telling me what this is exactly. We'll get more cards out. But have you been lighting? Oh my gosh, we lit a candle today. Have you been doing candle magic? You do weekly with me. And maybe you've been using crystals. Maybe you did something with the recent full or new moon or the eclipse or the new year, whatever a ritual that you've been, manifestation ritual specifically, is coming true this week based on your decisions, your actions. Some of you, maybe you've been wanting a glow up or to feel more confident, or you've been working on your self-worth here. Maybe some of you have been wanting a new job, or maybe you've been wanting better for your children, if that's relatable to you, or wanting a new beginning here. That's all happening. Let's get some details here, Spirit. The fourth house, home. Okay, this could have to do with your house, your home, your roots, your family. And then, interesting, then we have transits on the bottom. Some of you really could be deciding to move or considering it. I know that won't be for everyone, but that could be a decision you make, or it's happening this week, or making changes within the home here. When you think of transits, what did we talk about this week? Those transits could be really affecting you, but we can also look at your birth chart and see what's going on, but or you can do that on your own. But again, we have this week a lot of Pisces energy. Pisces is actually my fourth house. If you're a Sagittarius rising, you have fourth house Pisces, but you could see maybe what's going on in your fourth house, what transits are happening, where Pisces is in your chart. There's a lot of activity in Pisces and Aries specifically. But the transits are definitely affecting you here. We also just had 0 degrees Aries, which is crazy with Saturn and Neptune coming together. And I just feel like there's something here. We have this fire energy of you, just like this spark coming to you. You're like, I just need to make the change now. It's like something you wanted for a while and all of a sudden it's just making sense what you need to do. Oh my gosh, yeah. Transformation. You're having a huge transformation here. And I can't help but notice like low vibration in reverse here on the bottom. I think there's something here with you have changed your belief system. We can think of that with the fourth house, like maybe the way we grew up, but like, or how you felt about yourself since you were a child. You've transformed and like you're feeling way more confident. You have higher self-worth, more self-love here, and it's bringing change into your life, positive change. Your vibration's higher. You've been doing the work. You have. I see you've even been doing rituals. Like your life is about transformation and change. Like you see that there's so much energy of change in a positive way. I see you moving into just feeling more confident, more having higher self-worth, like just loving yourself more. And that's a big thing that's shifting your outer reality now. Oh, my cat just let out a meow. You agree, Emmy? Okay, tell us more about this, please, Spirit. We have lovers. And on the bottom deck, we have coffin. There could be the end of a relationship leading to something new here. Coffin doesn't literally mean death. It's kind of like the death card. Tarot's like about endings. This card specifically, lovers. This is definitely about relationships here. They did both come out in reverse, but that's why I'm really interpreting it as like endings and new beginnings here. Some of you, maybe you've been manifesting a new partner here, some love. And what you've been transforming is your belief system around relationships. A lot of you, maybe you had to really let go of some cords you had with other people in order for this new person to come in. And now you're ready here. But yeah, look, we have a mismatch a little bit in a way. We had the Queen of Wands upright and the King of Wands reversed here. Maybe there was a relationship that just wasn't fully aligned, and we've moved on from that. We're changing from that. And that's opening us up to manifest true love here. All right. And you can take this as other partnerships too. Maybe there was a job or a friendship, maybe even an environment or a home that maybe once worked or we thought it would work and it just didn't. So we're making the change. We're accepting that. We're moving forward. And now what's truly in alignment with us is ready to come in. And this could have happened in the past or this is happening now. It's confirmation. I feel like a lot of you maybe you're moving on from that energy of an ending because you're ready for the new to come in. What's more? Rider means there's some news or message coming in soon. Well, we're talking about a week. Okay, what is this message or package or what's coming in? What's moving towards group number 3 here? The pathway, there's a new door opening up for you. But it's interesting, this is coming out when we had the Two of Wands. There is a new opportunity being presented to you this week, and you're going to have to make a choice here. I do see the male on the bottom here, so this could be coming from a masculine, maybe someone new asking you out or someone, having to do this change, but it's going to be different what this is for each person here. But you're getting a message is coming in, an opportunity is coming in here you're gonna have to make a decision about. But I really feel like the decision that this is opening things up for you to break you free of stagnancy that's been in your life, to bring you towards new beginnings. But of course, you have free will, you get to choose. But I think a lot of you are going to be choosing the change, the new beginning, and it's going to lead you to your manifestation. This is very interesting. There's definitely a decision to be made this week by you. Group number 3 here. This could even be like between two people, between two jobs, or just a decision to stay the same or go after something new here. But I see a lot of change coming, so I think a lot of you're ready for this. You are ready for this new beginning, this new opportunity. Okay, let's get an astrology card. So what astrology sign, who is important in group number three's life this week, or any additional messages that want to come through? We have Neptune, which is Pisces. We're talking about Pisces a little bit. The Pisces energy is strong. The Neptune transits right now are very strongly affecting you. So where's Aries at in your chart? Or maybe you can look into the Pisces energy. There's a lot of Pisces stuff going on this week. We are in Pisces season if you're watching this in real time. But yeah, you could be dealing with the Pisces. You are a Pisces, or these current transits. Neptune exactly conjunct Saturn at the time I'm filming this at 0 degrees Aries. Well, the actual conjunction happened like yesterday, but it's still, they're slower moving planets. But this is bringing change, new beginnings. 0 degrees Aries is the very beginning of the zodiac. Very, very beginning. And you are being launched into something new here, and you're ready for it. Your choice. So interesting. Okay, let's get some more cards here. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Oh, okay, Spirit's warning you about someone. Maybe this is who we're no longer compatible with. We're choosing to break away from. We're making change in that. And we're moving towards people who are more dependable, who we are more in alignment with. Makes a lot of sense with the cards coming up. Hard work ahead, happiness and well-being. What I'm getting from this is your hard work and dedication towards your goals, towards yourself at this time, is bringing you so much happiness and well-being. I feel like also separately, I really got that vibe right away when the first card that came out was the Queen of Wands, is you're just feeling really good and vibrant and happy this week. And I think because you're feeling good this week, you're willing to work hard on things. You're willing to make decisions that are normally tough. Like, I know not everyone here is an ovulating woman or a menstruating woman, but like it's what I'm really getting is like an analogy here is like when we're like in our luteal phase or menstrual phase, like it's hard for us. We just don't feel as great. We're not going to be making hard decisions or doing a lot of effort. It's like equivalent to you guys being in that like follicular stage, ovulation stage, where you just have a lot of energy and you literally look good. Like you look better, like scientifically proven. You're just feeling good. You're vibrant. Like, and you're just more likely to take action and do harder things. And this is the week, even no matter where you're at your cycle, if you are someone with a cycle, but like, that might make no sense to some people, but to me it does. You're just in that good phase where you have the energy this week to make decisions, to take actions, to move towards what you want and away from some things you don't want to. Oh, wow. I think because of this effort too, on the bottom of the deck we had, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Hard work's paying off, but yeah. Not that. Okay. Expect a gift, or maybe you're giving someone a gift. Okay, let's get a crystal. What crystal would be helpful for group number 3 to work with this week? And what affirmation? And what else wants to come through? Pretty. Charoite. Unconditional love, healing, and romance. Associated with the air element and the heart and crown chakras. Charoite, a rare purple stone with a pearly luster, is exclusively found in the Sakha Republic of Siberia, Russia. Its discovery dates back to the 1940s, coinciding with the construction of the Trans-Siberian Railroad in the Soviet Union. Known as the stone of unconditional love, charoite inspires us to express love more freely in all aspects of our lives. It aids in releasing toxic relationships, making space for more healthier and more empowering connections. With a very romantic energy, charoite works hard to help us find our happily ever after. Okay, this is so confirming those messages. We're leaving behind unhealthy relationships and moving towards healthier, more empowering connections. Again, for a lot of people, this would be romance, but this could be all types of relationships. This is a general reading, but this is confirming that. Yes. We had the energy of that mismatched pair, or misaligned energy, the lovers and the coffin coming out together. It makes so much sense. Ooh, and look at the affirmation. This is so powerful. Okay, I value myself enough to say goodbye to toxic ties. I value myself enough to say goodbye to toxic ties. All right, you guys can screenshot this or write it down so you can remember to say it throughout the week if it's resonating. And say it with me now. I value myself enough to say goodbye to toxic ties. I love this. Like, this is really wrapping up your reading. Wow, that's really what's happening here. We're letting go of toxic things and things that don't empower us or don't work for us anymore. And by doing so, it's opening us up to our true manifestations and what we really want. And you have the confidence as to really make those choices. And when you feel worried about those, you could say this affirmation. I value myself enough to say goodbye to toxic ties. Man, I love this so much. Powerful. Okay. To wrap up your reading now, we're going to answer a yes or no question you have. This could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Go, the time is right. Oh my gosh, Spirit's literally like, leave that situation or that person, do that new thing, go, the time is right. And then the bottom even says, this is a sign, this is your sign, this is confirmation, go, make the changes, leave the person, do the thing. Wow, your spirit guides are really coming through to push that message. They want you to hear that, but of course you have divine will. And take out resonates to your specific question, but that definitely relates to the reading. All right, group number 2. Group number 3. Do I call you guys wrong numbers sometimes? I'm sorry if I do. Group number 3. That concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, hype the video if that's an option, leave a comment down below, let me know what group you're coming from. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading or joining memberships, those links are in the description and a pinned comment. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you.